Predictions? I think Classic Plus is being announced. Unironically, I think it is. I will be surprised if it's not. The reasonings, one, it feels a lot like when Classic was released and everyone's like doubting it. Two, everyone's telling me the content creators are smirking when asked about it. And I know the content creators there probably had dinner with like people and the word has spread. Everyone there kind of knows. They just don't want to leak anything because it'll screw over the people that told them. One, the Classic PTR just went up. And four, there's a long time slot for Classic, for WoW, longer than if it were to not be released. Those are all my reasonings. I think it's being released. All right. It might be WoW time. Nice outfit.
Wow. What's up, BlizzCon? Oh, I'm so excited to see you all here. This is fantastic. Well, can you believe we've been playing World of Warcraft for almost 20 years?
Stop. Wait, has it been?
You know,
yeah.
2004
20 years.
was a while ago, right? You know, some of us, we waited in those lines for those midnight releases and got our discs. Yeah! And we raced home to install those WoW discs one by one.
True.
Across nearly 2 decades, players all over the world have taken part in the stories of Jaina, Sylvanas, Arthas, and Thrall.
I actually have my discs hung up in a picture frame
in
the hallway.
And together, we've jumped through the portal into Outland. We sailed off into Northrend, and we watched Sargeras stab the world with that sword. During that time, gaming has changed, and you have changed, and so have we, particularly in the past year. The entire team across both Modern and Classic have embraced their communities. We are truly listening to your voices and taking action.
Classic
My
Plus?
friends at BlizzCon, now is the perfect time to prepare to close chapters, open new ones, and double down on why we all fell in love with World of Warcraft in the first place.
They can't be making these hints without, you know, and selling on them.
With that in mind, let's get to it. As many of you know, WoW Classic was born out of the community's passion.
Okay.
And of course, most of you know that still drives us today. Like just in August, inspired by our community, we released Classic Hardcore.
It's happening.
So,
I'd be too
in
disappointed
hardcore,
at this
you only
point.
get one life. And
They've
if
gone
you
too deep.
die, You may laugh, you may cry, you may have to replace a keyboard, but you go again. We've loved watching you take on the challenge or die trying. And because the hardcore community has asked, the team is planning to add a new way to play hardcore early next year. And last month in Wrath Classic, we released the Fall of the Lich King patch.
Stalling. Stalling.
And while there's still more to come in Wrath, earlier this year, we looked at your feedback to think about where are we gonna go next.
Oh,
We read through a lot, and I mean a lot of your feedback on social media forums, and we sent out surveys to our players.
okay.
And here at BlizzCon, we're happy to announce Cataclysm is coming.
That's not it.
And it's coming with #changes based on your feedback, just like you'd expect from Classic.
Okay, that's cool.
So now,
It's gonna have changes.
let's jump into the Wayback Machine and
Oh,
get a reminder of all things Cataclysm.
This is f***ed up. They are f***ing with me. This is a cool trailer. Wait, this is made by the guy who made the other trailers, and Blizzard ended up hiring him, right? Hurricane, yeah.
There is no hope, no future. All life is doomed.
Damn. Nefarian?
Sons and daughters of Gilneas, hold the barricade! Do not give them an inch!
Worgans and goblins released in this expansion. Tolbarad.
Neltharion, it is time to end this.
All Azeroth shall burn. Everyone succumbs in the end.
It's the Heroes of the Storm guy.
Has sundered this world
Damn.
so that its true lords may return. You dare trespass into my domain?
Firelands.
This is my realm.
God. Hurricane's trailers are so good. It's cool to actually see all this.
I am Deathwing, the destroyer, the end of all things. I am the Cataclysm.
Okay, but when is Mop gonna release?
Get ready, my friends, because I love the passion, by the way. Get ready, my friends, because the road to Deathwing's destruction is coming in the first half of next year.
Okay.
All
So
right.
within 6 months.
Now, over
Awesome.
the past 4 years of Classic, we've watched you master the vanilla experience, and we've loved it. So much, in fact, that we thought we'd add some unique flavor with a seasonal note and a dash of discovery.
There's so
Season
many
of
hints.
Discovery is vanilla wow with a spicy twist. You're going to discover new secrets as you scour the world and find class-altering abilities.
Oh!
Have you ever wondered what it might be like to be a tanking warlock? Or take on the role of a mage healer?
Okay, there's no way that's
Season of
happening.
Discovery, you can.
What the f?
The season is going to launch with an initial level cap of 25. And when you hit that max level, you'll be met with the brand new level 25 endgame.
What?
You'll discover a brand new 10-player Black Fathom Deeps raid with new
What?
and reimagined bosses, mechanics, and of course,
What?
rewards. Then,
Is this
after a
Classic
couple of
Plus?
months, we'll raise the level cap a bit. You'll find even more endgame content, and so it will go. If you're here at BlizzCon, you can play the Black Fathom Deeps raid
What
in the
the
Warcraft.
Classic minus. That sounds cool as f, but
If
not what
you
I
love
expected.
Classic, or just a little intrigued about what exactly a Warlock tank can do, go check it out. For all of you watching online, don't worry. You won't have to wait long to play. Because we want you to discover all of the secrets
That
together,
sounds really cool.
there will be no public testing. WoW Classic Season of Discovery launches in a few short weeks, November 30th.
Whoa!
For more information
That's
on
this
the Season
month.
of Discovery and Cataclysm, don't
Only
miss
Fangs
the
is-
class panel this afternoon. All right, now it's time to talk to my dragon riders in modern WoW. Our team remains committed to giving you meaningful game updates about every 8 weeks with more content sprinkled in between. We really want Azeroth to feel alive and the home you want to come back to no matter how you play. Our next major update, Guardians of the Dream, is going live in just 5 days. I want to give a shout out to my elves. It is finally our time. 1 week later, Season 3 will start with the last raid of the expansion, Amirdrasil, the Dream's Hope. There we will have our final showdown with Farak and defend our new world tree. But fear not, that's not the end of our time in the Dragon Isles. There's a lot more to come in Dragonflight that will serve as both the epilogue of this story and the bridge to our next one. Like I said earlier, we are evolving. We are changing our approach to this big, beautiful game and how we look ahead to new chapters. BlizzCon, it's time for a new adventure, one that has grown from the very seeds of what captured our hearts when we first set foot in Azeroth. For veteran players, the last 20 years have led us to this. And for those who have yet to join us, now is the time. And who better to talk about the first step in this journey? Than someone who carved the path in the first place. Everyone, please welcome my friend and the executive creative director of the Warcraft universe, Chris Metzen.
All right, he's back. Damn. He's bald. It happens. It's been a while.
What up, BlizzCon? Holy smokes!
That's awesome.
Horde, where you at? Alliance! BlizzCon as one! Holy smokes, thank you. Thank you. It is, thank you guys.
That's awesome.
It has been a long, strange trip to get back to this spot, I tell you that. It has been interesting this past year, being back under the hood of World of Warcraft. It has reminded me of a few things. One, I love Warcraft. Number two, you know what? I really missed this work. And number three, on the real, it feels amazing to be back and part of this Blizzard family again. As Holly said a bit ago, next year is the 20th anniversary of World of Warcraft. I can't even believe it. Whatever. How many of y'all have been playing from the beginning?
That's me.
I love you, Prison. So given that
That's so me, bro.
What was that? Doesn't matter. We started thinking, so what next?
Oh no.
Right? What expansion hook, what single storyline could possibly match such a historic occasion? We started thinking about, well, I did, the good old days, right? And some of those early mythic ideas that kind of established the background of Warcraft. Started thinking about even some of the newer ideas that have played out more recently, but still in a way feel a little unresolved. And in the mix of all that stuff, in the mix of all those ideas, particular things like, what the hell has Magni actually been babbling about all these years?
There's gonna be something with Sargeras. I don't know what
Was
though.
the thing that he came to
That
warn
statue's
us
at
about
the
in
entrance
Battle
for a
for
reason.
Azeroth, did it
Of BlizzCon.
actually play out? Or is there potentially something darker still looming on the horizon? I don't know. Will there eventually be
The Void.
an apocalyptic confrontation between the forces of the light and the void? Talk to me, BlizzCon. I'll tell you what, for nothing, my pally Maine, I'm all in on that kind of thing if it happens. It's gonna happen. And really the big question for all the marbles, what have the Titans actually been doing since the dawn of civilization?
I've missed him. God.
What is the real purpose of all of their cute little installations slammed into the side of the planet? Do we know everything we need to know about their real intentions for our world? Just saying. BlizzCon. All of these hooks and 100 more. 68, carry the 2. A bunch more. All cooking in the pot. Started to reveal a storyline. Something epic. How epic? Real epic. A storyline that in almost every way feels like the culmination of the first 20 years of our storytelling. A storyline provided we do our jobs, we do the thing that will vector us into the next 20 years of adventure.
Oh, it's got to be something massive. Something's crazy here.
BlizzCon. Are you with me, BlizzCon? We call this storyline the Worldsoul Saga.
The Worldsoul Saga. Okay.
The Worldsoul Saga is so epic, as we covered. It cannot be contained within any single expansion. It is built to play out over multiple expansions over the next few years.
Oh,
come on now.
It really is like, it might be WoW too. Like, what the? I got it.
Having said that, we are working on multiple ways to deliver this adventure to you a little faster than you're used to. We're not going to get into it at this BlizzCon, forgive me. But keep your ears peeled. I assure you, we are moving with purpose. And the last thing we really want is for y'all to have your grandkids controlling your mouse and your keyboard trying to wrap this thing up. So, it's coming. Also, given the scale of this monster, we have decided to change it up today. Here we go. dun, 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 dun. Instead of just debuting your next expansion all on its lonesome, we have decided to give you a glimpse at your next 3 expansion sets.
What the f?
Does this meet with your approval, BlizzCon? My friends, I'm gonna warn you, there may be mild spoilers ahead. Actually, I'm just kidding. They ain't mild. Buckle up.
Okay.
Are you ready, BlizzCon?
God. All right. There's a ton in this WoW section.
The first part of the Worldsoul Saga and your 10th expansion is called World of Warcraft: The War Within. In this chapter, you will be descending into the heart of Azeroth itself, exploring new subterranean kingdoms and engaging with ancient cultures like the Earthen and the terrifying Nerubians of Azj-Kahet. But as the forces of darkness close in around our precious Worldsoul, you, yeah, that's you, will be called to do what you always do, which is dispense indiscriminate justice upon all those who got it coming. Talk to me, BlizzCon.
Don't make me farm Azerite, please. Not again.
The second part of the Worldsoul Saga is called World of Warcraft: Midnight. In this chapter, you will be returning, ready, to the old world.
Oh.
To the fabled lands of Quel'Thalas.
Like, this is like they're wrapping
There,
up World of Warcraft.
The forces of the Void have invaded Azeroth, intent on snuffing out the light of the Sunwell.
Like, this is
and
wrapping the
plunging
game
world
up.
into darkness and fear. You will not only help reunify the scattered elven tribes
Like,
of
this is it.
Azeroth,
There
but you
won't be
will
another
make your
expansion. There
stand
can't
with
be,
the
right?
forces of the light and banish the shadow forever.
Which means then it would be WoW 2. Like, it was something. I don't know. Maybe we kill Sargeras at the end?
BlizzCon, it is Azeroth. Things may not go to plan. Things may just spiral wildly out of control, leading us to the third part of the Worldsoul Saga. World of Warcraft: The Last Titan.
Yeah.
In this chapter, you will again be returning to the old world, this time to the wintry lands of Northrend. And there, at Ulduar, you will bear witness to the return of the Titans to Azeroth.
Oh my god.
And there, you will uncover a vast conspiracy, one that stretches throughout the history of the world, one that will challenge everything you think you know about the Titans, their intentions, and the true nature of Azeroth itself. In time,
I don't know what that guy just
in
said.
time. And it's called Silithus. There you go. BlizzCon, my hope, our dear hope, is that you can see when it comes to WoW storytelling, we ain't screwing around. We are playing for all the marbles. We are working to establish a thundering heartbeat for this franchise. Now.
God, everyone needs to shut the f up.
Now, BlizzCon. Hearken to me. Always wanted to say that. Thank you. Whether you are a current player, and I'm gonna bet that most of you are, or maybe you jumped off the WoW train a few expansions ago, now is the time to come home.
What a hype man this guy is.
Now is the time to pull on your boots, pick up your broadsword or your favorite glowy staff, and get in this fight. Friends, Azeroth needs her defenders now more than ever. Now, in a few moments, we are going to give you a deeper look at the war within. But before we do that, I want to leave you with a little something to chew on.
Fuck.
I want to remind you all
There's already so much to
that
chew on.
sometimes very epic things can begin with small, heartfelt moments. What you're about to see is one of those moments. And with that, BlizzCon, proud defenders of Azeroth, let the Worldsoul Saga begin.
Are we gonna get a trailer? Oh, oh, fuck, okay. Oh. Beard.
You're here to tell me we don't get to hide. Is that it?
You needed time. We stayed away. But time by itself heals nothing.
You didn't just come here for me. It's the visions. You've seen them.
I suspect many have lately. Something, someone, is calling out from the heart of the world. Like a voice from a dream. Something dark is coming, Anduin. The world needs your light again. My son.
I'm not that person anymore! I have no light. Not after what I've seen. Not after what I've done.
You are not your past, Anduin. I trust you.
Oh, I thought you. Okay.
They're getting worse. Look, whatever's coming, I'll stand with you. Of course I will. But we were drawn here by the voice. Who is it, Thrall? Who's calling out to us?
I'm not sure yet.
Are they in Silithus?
Sword
Oh!
was aimed at someone.
Oh! Who's aiming it at the old gods?
I guess we're not.
Or another
ignoring
Titan.
that
I don't know.
sword
We don't
anymore.
know. It's
I do have to say, though, every time I see that cinematic, and I've seen it many times, it gets me right in my heart. It feels like a new beginning, and it feels like coming home. And we are so excited about where we are going. And now that you've seen or heard the overview for the Worldsoul Saga, let's talk about the war within. As we all gather and explore beneath the surface, we'll find an ancient Nerubian civilization. They will be led by someone we were first introduced to in Legion, Xal'atath, a harbinger of the void.
I don't remember
the
this
void
person.
brings destruction and darkness that threatens all light in our world. The last time we saw Xal'atath, she promised we would meet again. And it turns out she was right. And while Anduin, Thrall, and others share the same visions emanating from the heart of the world, some are seeing something quite different.
We have another. Oh my god.
My visions are not the same as the others. No radiance, no song. Just the shadow taunting me from below. The fate of our world rests upon the edge of a knife. And our battle lies deep within.
Damn.
In the War Within, alongside beautiful, unique underground zones, we will have challenging dungeons and raids and some new features too that are built to last. If you like exploring on your own with a couple of friends or family, we have delves. These are a variety of bite-sized experiences for 1 to 5 players that will offer endgame rewards. You may also find in your delve a familiar character who'd be willing to fight alongside you. And if you're like me and you have an obsession with alts, we have war bands. With this feature, you could treat all of your characters like family and share banks, reputations, transmos, and more.
Okay, that's big.
We're also introducing a new layer of customization for your class specs with hero talents. You might want to take your character down the path of a Dark Ranger, let's say, or a Farseer.
Master hero talents? What the f? A Dark Ranger?
Also, during your travels underground, you will meet the Earthen Dwarves, and you'll be able to unlock them as our new allied race.
Whatever.
I mean, who doesn't love a dwarf? The facial hair options are spectacular. There's so much more to talk about, so please join the What Next panel that's coming right after the opening ceremony right here. What I can tell you, though, is that the call to get into the fight to save our world will ring out when The War Within releases next year.
God.
And lastly, I sincerely want to say, we are so excited to begin this new journey with you. And from our hearts to yours, thank you for bringing our world to life.
Wow. There was a lot to fucking talk about.
And now, with his own note of thanks, Mike Ibarra.
Thank you to all the teams who presented today. There really is so much to look forward over the next 2 days. And this is only the beginning. I can't wait to walk the halls of all of Anaheim with all of you. It is truly a joy to be here with the Blizzard team and our players. BlizzCon, be great to each other and enjoy the show.
There's a lot to talk about. That trailer was so good. And the thing is, it was just 2 guys talking. Like, that's all it was. Two guys, 1 sword. Also, yeah, Metzen carried. So cool to have him back. Yeah, Metzen is I truly didn't understand how much I missed him until we got him back. So one thing at a time. Let's focus on their Classic Plus. Classic Plus could be a fucking million other things. No one was sure what they were going to do with it. They decided you're only going to be level 20, and there's going to be like 10-person, 25, and there's going to be 10-person raids. Like BFD is going to be revamped to be a 10-man raid with new mechanics, new everything. And you're also going to be able to like affix your class, make a warlock tank. I don't know if she was just being silly, or like, I don't know. Mage healer. It's all over the place, right? I'm not sure if she's just being silly or not. Like paladins, you know, being able to tank, like fixing prot pallies, for example. Paladin DPS, imagine. So that's happening. I guess we don't have any details. They're not going to tell us anything either. They're going to let us like find out when it releases. And that's on November 30th. I got to see how I'm going to do this with OnlyFangs, because the guild's still going to go strong. I'm not going to let people quit. I might have to speed up people's leveling, though. It's only level 25. Exactly. It's not going to take long. I feel like they're going to release it. You're going to get level 25, and then you're going to do the raid. Now what? But I don't know. Maybe we'll see. It's going to be a lot of theory crafting if you really can become a mage healer. If it's really that fucking crazy, a lot of theory crafting, which is going to be really fun. Warlock, tank, yeah, no, everything. Like, fuck. At that point, you can be a warrior healer. Like, that's insane. And then retail. I didn't play Dragonflight at all. It's the first expansion I ever didn't touch at all. With this new expansion, it's like the end of the game. Check Twitter. Oh! Okay. Let's go back to Classic then. So, new rune system for new class spells. Rune system, huh? Cobra strikes, Laura Wolf. So you put these things on your chest, on your leg. What? It's the private server? It's literally Ascension. I mean, that's still fucking awesome. I'm all for it. I don't care. They copied the WoW private server. I don't care. Now I can stream it. And then you can get a lot of people. Like, private servers' problem is they can't get fucking popular. And in an MMO, being popular is important. Whether you like it or not, just play it yourself. Why do you need other? Because it feels good to play a game that's alive. So the fact that it's being done by Blizzard is going to be awesome. Nostalrius was a fraction of the size of Blizzard doing their own Classic. I mean, we're going to compare the two. You're an idiot. I played Nostalrius. All right, so that's what it is. Looks like all the same gear. This guy's a level 19 Twink straight up. He's actually a full-on like Biz Twink build. He even has the engineering trinket. No fishing hat, though. What a noob. So level 9, oh yeah, no Shadowfang. I guess maybe weapon swaps. Whatever. Retail. Non-WoW people, I don't think you understand how big of a deal it is that this expansion is, it might literally kill the boss. I don't know what they can do after they kill Sargeras, assuming, or whatever the fuck is going on that deep into the lore. So at the end, not only did they just announce that expansion, to me, they may have just announced WoW 2 at the end afterwards. The third is the finale. Well, yeah, after all three of these. I mean, this is going to take fucking forever. What, 6 years probably? Some shit like that. Like, after all three of those, now what? He said the whole thing is planned for 20 years. That's weird, because, like, typically expansions last, what? 3 years? Multiply that by 3? 9? Not even half? I don't know. That chatter, I don't think so. But yeah, after they wrap all of that up, I guess something's gonna... I almost want a conclusion to happen. I think most people want just a fucking conclusion. And then maybe something happens that just, like, fucking reverts some time wheel, and it's like, okay, WoW 2. I'd be all for it. And then a different fucking story entirely with the same universe. And then we just do it again, and that's their repeating cycle of World of Warcraft, like you reach the end, but it's a different story every time. I don't know, but that's fucking crazy. Hero talents for Druid. Oh, this is, okay, so retail. Let's talk about gameplay of it. Keeper of the Grove, Elune's Chosen. Take position from the mighty keepers of the Grove to protect the balance and safeguard the dream. Channel overwhelming nature of power to your spells and summon enhanced trends to protect your allies and crush your enemies. Dedicate yourself to Moon Goddess, increasing your control over moon and stars. Influence your abilities with astral might and call down lunar magic. So, two different versions of balance. Where's the feral first? I guess this is balance, right? 3 days early access. What is this? Battle.net shop, War Within. Epic edition. What do you gain with... I don't even know. So you gain Stormrider's Attire, Transmog, beta access to War Within, 30 days early access. Okay. 30 days of game time. Or, sorry, 3 days. My cam's in the way. 3 days early access. Imagine if it was 30. Holy f... It's almost like you have to get this then. Because you know how bad it feels to start 3 days after everyone else, right? Paid FOMO. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna milk people off of it. The profession advantage alone. Yeah, you kind of have to. This is literally Classic Plus. New metas will be born. Hold on. All right, Sony with the quick info.
It's a bunch of new abilities.
Your charge, intercept, and intervene. How we get an intervene? Our abilities are now usable while in combat in any stance. And will remove movement impairing effects while activated. Holy fuck.
Intervene? What?
That's what I'm saying.
What? Victory Rush?
That's what I'm saying.
What? Are you...
Enchant your gloves. You generate 25% more rage from all damage.
Right now?
Damn. Damn.